Hi. This is really serious. We have a serious situation, don't we?
We have an epidemic here.
Okay. We just saw the Hunger Games. And don't get me wrong, it was a good movie, right?
Fucking
Shush. We have to compliment it before we go off on it. It was a good movie, probably for the people who didn't read the books. But from the perspective of somebody who's read the series and why am I talking so much? This is going.
You know what? I got on Tumblr. We have some posts, right? Fuck you. Sorry, my computer's about to die. Posts, oh my gosh, it was amazing. Oh my gosh, this.
So our expectations are so high up. We're like, this movie's gonna be like off the charts, So
it was as rushed as the end of Mockingjay. That's what it was. Holy jeez.
And I didn't even cry. I expected to be bawling my eyes out. My eyes only watered when Rue died.
I didn't even feel an emotion.
She was so mad the whole time. Like, oh my god. Oh. But the beginning, it was good, I was about to cry when she volunteered for his sister. Cause, that was really good. The first part, so I'm like, okay, here we go, we're getting there, this is gonna be good. Anyways, but there was no emotion with Peeta and Katniss. There was no emotion there was kind of with her sister from the reaping thing.
Yeah.
But after that, it was just like, my eyes look really weird.
Her
and Rue even, there was nothing.
Yeah, I felt some stuff with Gale. I love Gale. So,
yeah, I know. In the books, I'm just like, lol, I feel bad for him. But then I'm like, Peeta, I love you. You have to be with Katniss.
You could feel something there. But they didn't explain who, Greasy Say. They didn't even go into that.
I thought that might have been her with, the Mockingjay.
Well, yeah,
she didn't even have the soup. She has the soup. She catches the deer. And she gives it to Greasy Say, and then she makes soup.
Now,
and Wild Dog.
The big cave scene with disappointment.
Oh my god. That was so rushed. There was nothing.
That was my third, okay, you get 3 chances. That's my third chance, because the first...
Oh, no. That wasn't the third one. There was, the last part, too. The berries was another
Yeah, I know. But, I had, plenty of chances. But, Rue's part, that, Morgan, she said,
that was changed.
And it was, I don't know.
Snapped me out of it. I was supposed to be I was into it, I'm like, oh my god, I'm about to cry, and then it was that didn't happen.
Exactly, I knew she was gonna die, but the thing is that, you didn't see a connection, she didn't go into, they didn't show the love, the love that they were supposed to share,
Yeah, they're supposed to be, almost, sisters, Prim, but didn't hear it.
And then the cave scene just...
Cave scene, it was a pretty good disappointment.
I felt no connection between, they had chemistry, the 2 characters have chemistry, I can see it, I saw Peeta and, I love Jennifer
The actors were really good.
Yeah,
exactly. The acting was good, it was just the
just,
way it all played out. If the script was a bit different, and if they added more to it, I don't care, you can make it, a 4-hour movie, I think I'd still watch it, because I just wanted to see, the characters come to life from the books,
And, I'm not saying go, every single detail. I mean, don't rush through it.
You understand some things have to be cut out and stuff, but...
it cut out... if you're gonna cut... Just cut... And instead of cutting out, pieces of every scene, cut out, a whole scene, which they already did, but still, and use that time to, fill it in.
I know.
The cave scene, I'm sorry, but...
There was, nothing. They just, went right away to, the love stuff.
I didn't, yeah...
I mean, the Hamish stuff was funny.
There was no... Exactly, Hamish was, they went
awesome.
into, great detail with him.
You call that a kiss? But it was weird with the notes, though. That was a bit weird. She was supposed to get the message from Hamish without the notes, but I guess, because we're not in the book, you don't really understand, so I guess that kind of makes sense.
But still, you felt okay, what Hamish is,
he's the drunk guy that really cares, but acts
you see, he's caring,
and he was funny. Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay, they didn't do that. The parts where, Katniss finds Peeta, and they're all
yeah, she didn't wash him
all
off.
The joking parts,
here to finish me off, sweetheart. That wasn't there. And all, at least they put, her in the braids, how he talks about
I
singing.
Get when he first saw her, yeah.
Finally.
But the thing is, what about the thing about him talking about how his dad fell in love with her mom?
Yeah, that wasn't there.
And then he's
his dad didn't even exist.
And my
she
dad.
She didn't get the cookies from his dad in the beginning.
And like my dad, I was a goner.
I was goner. That was such a cute part.
And also, like, I'm sorry, even though it was a little thing, like, her talking about Prim and, like, her goat was pretty cute. Because it showed her and Gale.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, you couldn't really see it. Like, you'd kind of need the book to really understand that part, so I guess I kind of understand, but it'd be nice if we could see it in life.
And the Nightlock, I was like, okay, this is good, this is good.
Yeah, after the cornucopia, like, with the feast, that was pretty good.
But, that was
the fighting, it was like, oh, this is intense, okay.
Yeah. Like, the part where he's like, this is your only chance, 12 or whatever. Like, I was like, okay.
I was like, okay, he's like, for Rue. And I was like, alright.
Okay, that was pretty good. Okay, the thing, also about the, when the Mutts came.
Yeah.
They didn't realize the eyes.
Yeah,
the eyes. They didn't realize that. The second thing was,
Kato didn't come bursting out. He wasn't like, like, get out of my way. They just, like, attacked Peeta and Katniss right off the bat.
Like, the thing is, that's cool. It makes it action-packed, but the thing is that it also is supposed to show, like, Kato is scared. Like, he has...
Yeah. Like, he's a human being. He has emotion. He's not all about killing.
It also shows that they should be scared if Kato's running. Then, like, yo.
They're like, yo.
Something's going down.
At least they put Kato on top of the cornucopia.
And they showed the part with, like, the X and, like, him saying, I'm already dead,
It wasn't X, but, you know, it was good enough. Like...
And him saying that he was already dead,
and he's like, I'm dead anyway.
So just do
creepy.
it.
Oh my god, with all the blood on his face.
And then they were supposed to
He didn't lose his leg. Did you realize that?
Oh my...
You didn't realize that, did you?
Wait, we're not there yet. And then also, but the part, like, for Kato, they were supposed to stay there all night, like, cuddling on the cornucopia. And
that was so fast.
And then he
barely got mutilated.
Exactly, he was supposed to keep screaming, and then they're like, okay, just put him out of his misery
and then she's, like, supposed to lean over the cornucopia and shoot inside.
And she was supposed to only have one more arrow.
Yeah, because the last one was in his tourniquet.
Yeah.
And she took it out. And they were supposed to move away, go to the thing. He was supposed to throw his knife in the water. She's supposed to be like, not happening. And then he's like, no, go ahead. And she's like, wait, what? And then they did the berries. It was supposed to be like that.
They're supposed to try to kill each other. But they did. But they didn't.
They didn't. They were trying to get each other to kill each other.
The Nightlock was good, but they didn't even put it in their mouth. Remember in the book?
They're supposed to be like, and they're supposed to be back to back holding hands.
Yeah.
About to put it in.
And then they like, spit it out, you know?
Like, and then they go to the lake and wash their mouth. But no, it's just like, stop. You know?
Yeah.
It was like.
I like that they showed the Seneca thing, like, of him, like, with the berries. That was pretty interesting, though.
Yeah, that was, because then you kind of knew, like, oh, this guy's dead.
He's gonna die.
You know, because then that kind of set it up for also catching fire.
Yeah.
Because, like, you kind of figure it out. Because it's not a for sure dead, but we know. Yeah. Nobody else, they might have caught on with that with the berries or the Nightlock, and they want him dead.
Yeah.
Ow.
But
yeah.
The next thing was just the whole ending.
Oh my god, yeah, and I just realized, Katniss was banging on the window when he took her up. That also took away from the emotional stuff. Because he was like, Peeta! Because you couldn't even tell that she actually loved him.
Okay, and also they didn't play the thing, you know, like, where at the end, you know, she's still kind of, like, emotional, like, she's scared she's gonna get attacked again, you know, she's not sure that this is actually the end of the game.
Yeah. Like, she looked like I found they made Katniss look a lot meaner. Yeah. Because, like, they made her look like not as much of a nice person, and, like, they made her look like she was using everybody, but really, she actually did love Peeta, but she just got confused. Like, it was kind of mixed together with, like, the Capitol trying to, like, defy them, whatever, but it totally took away. Like, it looks like they don't even love them.
Yeah, and also, okay, I love the part where they, at the end, okay, I'm really sorry if, like, I've probably
we should tag this with,
I've already broadcasted, like, spoilers, but, you know, like, at the end, they show, like, Gale and Katniss looking at each other, you know, like
kind of like
that they
I'm
love,
happy
like,
to see
yeah,
you.
Exactly. And you see President Snow, like,
and he's
hey,
like,
that kind of ticks you off about catching fire. So, but still,
yeah.
What was the other thing that we were talking about? Oh yeah, the train. They didn't show the parts where
they didn't show Haymitch throwing up all over the place and then cleaning.
Yeah.
Him. They didn't show Peeta getting punched in the face by Haymitch. Because then after he got punched in the face, then she put the knife, and he was like, oh, do I have some fighters this year? And they didn't go in the 2, and he was looking around them, and he wasn't like, are you any good with that knife?
No, but at the end of the train, they didn't show the part with, so it was all for the games, and then
then they're like, I don't want to forget.
One last time
for the games?
No, one last time for the camera.
Yeah, it's like, one last, for the audience.
Audience.
One last time for the audience. And no, this time it was just like, so what do we do when we get home? Let's just try to forget it all. I don't want to forget. What's the emotion in that? he's supposed to be so hurt by this.
And he's supposed...
and she's supposed to be hurt too.
For me, you don't see... Okay, I know it's not about the love. You don't see the love triangle, like, where she's kind of, like, torn. You don't see how much Peter really loves her. Like, when they only talked about her braid, like, how he loved her when he first saw her. You don't really...
Yeah.
He doesn't...
Like, they didn't really go into it. It could have been
like, in the
so
book,
much
you're kind of... Yeah, exactly. Like, in the book, you're kind of like, well, are we for sure that he's not faking it? But, like, you're pretty sure that he's not faking it.
Yeah.
Katniss thinks he is.
Yeah. Because Katniss is just...
Yeah.
But they didn't show how Katniss was like that.
Exactly. But you still saw some longing looks from Peeta. Like, when he was looking up in the tree when he was with the careers. He was like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, you know? But, like...
he tried to send that message. You can kind of see, like... Because, yeah, don't get me wrong, like, the movie was... It was good. But it was more for the people who weren't for the book. Like, who didn't read the books.
And then I was just peed off, you know? I walked by, like, Urban Planet, and they're selling, like, Hunger Games.
Yeah, it's all about the publicity now. Yeah, it's, like, all about money. Like,
money.
That's not what it's for.
Like, no, you're gonna make money if you make a good movie that, like, I'm sorry, like, it didn't have to be perfectly by the book.
Yeah.
But if you at least, don't get me wrong, Jennifer Lawrence, amazing.
They were perfect for their roles.
Josh Hutcherson, amazing. Liam Hemsworth, amazing. All amazing people, like, but they're perfect for their roles. They played it perfectly. Like, they resembled it perfectly. They said their lines, like, Gale's lines were perfect, like, his catnip lines, he got...
And they were like, yeah, that's why at the beginning I was so ready for,
exactly.
like,
we were
perfect.
We were like, okay,
I was freaking out. You were like, shut up, Morgan. I was mouthing out all the words, like, with the reaping and everything. Before the reaping, all that, I was like...
where they were making fun of, like, Effie.
Yeah. Oh.
And they did Effie's part perfectly.
Effie was good.
What happened to the Avox girl, eh?
Yeah, where did she go? She wasn't there. She was also a big part of Katniss developing her character.
Like, I was already kind of frustrated that the mayor's daughter wasn't there.
Yeah, Mage.
Yeah. Because she is a pretty big role.
Yeah, because, like, in Catching Fire, she brings the, like, thing to Gale, because he's, like, whipped and stuff.
I'm just hoping that it's, like, you know, like, Twilight, how the first movie was sucking.
Yeah, and then it got so much better. Like, New Moon was pretty good, and then Eclipse was good, and then Breaking Dawn was good.
We just saw Breaking Dawn Part 2, the trailer. Holy...
It's like,
okay. Cheeseburger.
So I just hope Hunger Games is one of those things, because, like, it starts off kind of and then it goes, like, that's good. Because Catching Fire was such a funny book, too. I hope they get the funny parts of it. Like, they're really funny at the beginning. Then it got, like, holy Jesus.
Like, all the books are funny. There's, like, the love part, there's the action part, there's the funny part. Like, that's what I loved about it. Like, the action.
Because there's just like, so much emotion. And it always comes back to the emotion.
Exactly. That's what it was. Like, I was, like, feeling so many things. I was crying, then I was laughing,
and I was, like... scared. I don't even know.
Shaking. See? Like, freak's sakes. Anyways.
Wow.
Thank you if you're watching this right now.
Woo! Oh, God. This is quite the rant.
Pretty epic rant.
Well, anyways, point final. That's French. The movie was good. It was just lacking in some parts.
I guess, like, every movie, you always have your wishes, but...
Like, yeah. I mean, I'm not just gonna go not see Catching Fire now, just because, like, I'm gonna go see all the movies, but...
Yeah, obviously.
You know. I have the right to.
I want to reread Hunger Games right now just so I can...
I'm rereading it, oh my god.
I want to get my feelings back.
I know, I feel so disappointed. I need my... Like, everybody... I saw on Tumblr, they're all like, oh my god, all these feelings.
I know, like...
I'm like... No, I just don't know
and there's so many spoilers, like, I'm sorry if you see
Oh my god, I saw all the spoilers.
Please, one, tag it. Secondly...
Like, they tagged it, but it's also, like, you see it. They should put it under a read more, at least, or something.
Like, yeah, like, I see people, like, quoting the lines, and I'm like...
Oh, I saw,
now
like,
I already know.
Like, Moviepedia. And I'm like, really? Really? And now I know, like, I was going today and I saw this all this morning. So, like, the movie was totally ruined for me. Like, oh.
Yeah, like, the points where, like,
Oh, actually, the part was good. I just remembered. When, like, Rue's dad or whatever, I guess.
Yeah. Oh,
like,
the rebellion that showed the start of the rebellion.
That also set it up.
That was amazing.
Like, that was all, like...
They did that perfectly.
Messing everything up.
That did that, oh, perfectly. So yeah, I guess there are pros and cons to everything.
Yeah.
Just might have been a few too many cons.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's...
I think we're done now.
That's about it. Just, we're gonna go see the other movies. So, yeah.
Anyways, so, like, still go see it.
I mean, yeah.
Well,
I mean,
actually, if you're watching this, you've probably already seen it. So I'm just hoping. Maybe we should warn them at the beginning. Be like, don't watch. Yeah. I'll win. Okay.
Okay.
Have a nice day, guys.
Bye.
Bye.